MTG Historic Brawl. Today we're checking out Vona, Butcher of Truth. And the reason for that is kind of simple. Recently we played a Bant Lifegain deck, and it was fun, but it wasn't very powerful, right? And I was just thinking to myself after putting that episode up, what would be one of the strongest Lifegain commanders? So over the past few days I've been working, building a couple of decks here and there to see if I can figure out what the best Lifegain commander would actually be. And Vona is where we're at in the progression right now. She's a 4/4 lifelink commander with Vigilance, and you can pay 7 life to destroy an online permanent. That's a pretty powerful effect to have on a body that you can activate once every turn, right? Because you can remove potentially any problematic permanent. The only real issue is like, she's expensive. 5 mana is a lot. I mean, she's technically, she's a little probably under curve, but she's still like, she borders on curve, right? Because generally for 5 mana you want 5 toughness and power, or 5 or like a 4/4 with evasion. So this deck runs a lot of Wrath. I think it runs almost every Wrath in the right colors, or in its own colors. We're up against a Roko deck, which I'm actually a little bit excited to see. I know Roko can be really powerful. We just have not built a very powerful version of him on channel yet. So what do I want to do? I think I'm going to do this. And then do I want to Bloodfast or Plow? If I Plow, I get a 4/4. Like, I'm kind of scared of what they're going to be doing, so I want to have some kind of aggression on board. Next turn we're up to 5 mana, so we can get Vona, and that should be able to keep us in business. Like a Tinder Shoot Dry, it's not that scary. The issue with Oroko is that he is really scary. Yeah, I think I'll attack. So if I attack and they blocked, that just means they're down the token, right? We can load up on our enchantment this turn. And then we can, like, Wrath in a couple of turns. Like, I'd like for them to cast Roko, get whatever scary thing they have, and then Wrath. That would be my ideal arrangement, because we have, like, Argos Bloodfast and Dreadhorde Evasion in the back row, right? So they're not going to be affected by Vanquish the Horde. There are Wrath in the deck that would just wipe out our back row. And I'm calling it back row even though it's not a thing in Magic, is it? We're all technically in the same row. We're not Elder Scrolls, God, what was that called? Legends? Man, I haven't thought about that game in a while. So, they might just be like a value Roko, pal. And that could be cool too. We could Ondu Inversion, which seems pretty dumb. Instead, we'll just do this. You may put a card on top of your library. Probably a Tender Shoot Dryad, right? Well, they might have something else they want. All's Merriment could be good, yeah. That makes sense. So I'm actually going to value the card draw here. You're not sorcery speed, so You're going to lose 4 life, draw 2 cards. Not a good rate, but we can actually also pretend to block too, right? Getting upkeep so we don't have to worry about it that turn. So we don't actually need to pretend to block, do we? Activate ability. Activate ability. And then we'll just get Vona out. Like, we do have to start recouping some of our life. We're spending a lot of it. That's probably our zombie dead, right? Yeah. Human Rogue. I remember thinking that this card might be useful in... Is this Eldraine? Yeah, this is Eldraine, isn't it? Really? It can't be Eldraine. Do we have any Eldraine cards to look at? You know, it might be Eldraine. Because it's kind of like a party card, right? You feel like it'd be from one of those sets, but nope. It's just... Oi. So I guess we're going to be playing Ondu Inversion as a land. Which kind of sucks, but... And then I probably want to just go ahead and get Key to the City down. I know they can rampage it, but... Time please. Elena, depopulate? I guess depopulate. Like, we're set up to be the most... yeah, they probably have to Dire Strain Rampage or Key to the Archive, because if they don't, we're just gonna pop an extra turn next turn, and that'll be just bad news bears for him, right? So I've been talking about how I was looking for like the most powerful Lifegain commander. I'm about 60% confident at this point that Vona is probably not the most powerful Lifegain commander, right? What horrible thing could they get at 4 mana? There's Gym Razor, but I don't think that would allow you to do the thing Autumn. Yeah, that makes sense. Urgel's Bloodfast. You don't want to do that. You don't want to do that either. You want to do that, yeah. Probably should have been highlighting. So Shieldred is actually really good with the Lifegain commanders. Now our Time Warp is absolutely useless. The reason that Shieldred's really good with them is because nope, no box. It's because you gain the life whenever you draw a card, 2 life, so it just cancels out the greed effect. I'm gonna need a Wrath. I shouldn't have discarded Depopulate, I guess. Do I have a land that can make any color mana? Probably don't. Or is it only basics? It's up to 2 basics. Oh, so it's only if it's a land, though. Do I take 4? No. I block the Kindling Phoenix in the hopes that I can wrath this nonsense away. There's a source of blue mana. I think gain 14 life. That'll get me back in the game. I think I'll probably want to go with Asterion first, though. Because if I cast Asterion first, I can gain 28 life instead of 14. Now if I draw a land, that's even better, right? You see, I don't know if anybody's lost any life this turn or gained any life. I don't think either of us have, so it's not really that powerful. Guess they're gonna try to ping down me? Okay. Ouch. You lose 2 life. You drew a card. You bad man. Full swing here might just get the job done, right? So we can block 4 here. This way I am taking 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm gaining 8 here. I'm back up to 6. Asterion will help me out if he survives. So one of the big problems with Lifegain as an archetype right now is that I really haven't found a way to gain like a crap ton of life. That's really what you want, right? You want something that just monumentally unlevels the playing field. Like Soul Sisters. Oh, that's rough. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. No attack. Gain life equal to the amount of life he gains. Asterion might be another candidate for a really good Lifegain commander. I just need to really draw a Wrath. There's no way around it. Wrath or bust. So this blocks a Kogla. This blocks a token. So we need a Wrath, basically. Next turn I'll probably be sacking my Mind Stone. Yeah, looks like it. Please, please, Wrath. So I can really afford to pay for any Wrath. What are you doing, opponent? Yeah, I just can't afford any more, can I? I'm gonna attack with the Asterion and hope it doesn't get blocked so I can Nanashi. It's perfectly fine, opponent. You're at 20 life. This is a last-ditch attack effort to save my own life. You can... Yeah, there you go. There you go. Doesn't really matter. Nanashi, you are my last hope, friend. You cannot block. You have already chosen not to. That's how ninjutsu works. Pain! What great pain I can experience. 1/1 lifelinker. Guess that blocks Kogla for a turn. Like, we are drowning in outs. Just gotta draw one. Just have to draw one. It only discards you a card, friend. I have done the same shenanigans with Celestis. It's not as cool as our previous options. Yeah, make me a token. Okay, well, we're still in it for the moment. Although they can block Nanashi this time. Nashi, I guess is his name, not Nanashi. It's a shame we didn't have... Did I have Veto in hand the whole time? Or did I just draw him recently? I hope I just drew him recently. Because if I had him in hand when I did the whole Asterion intervention play, it would have been victory, right? You win, opponent. You don't need to think about this too hard. Ah. Yeah, so my season's going pretty well. I have about 5 days left, and I still have to get through Diamond League. But other than that, yeah, not bad. I don't know if I'm actually going to go for Mythic this time around. I might go for it next month. Vona against Edgar. So we're up against 2 Orgov commanders. So black, underdog, or Sign in Blood. Save Heliod's intervention for like a combo turn, or in case there's a row of artifacts we need to get rid of. So Silence Invasion, probably, into Durin. Into underdog. That way we get I wonder if there's Jaren human potential in standard. He seems like a powerful card, right? But he hasn't found a home anywhere. And Tenacious Underdog is a card that seems massive play in standard. And he is a human. Could black humans have a future? Like, the nice thing about Jaren and in standard at the moment is you can just slam him on turn 3. And you don't have to worry about Liliana eating him away. So I guess they're vampires. Red Horde Invasion. Man, I need to get back to General Kudrow. Because we have had some neat black humans since his release, and not Ixalan, it's the other one, Ikoria. God, names are hard. I need a Wrath, and I'm running a god-awful amount of them, and they just never show up for some reason. Lyra, no, you're not a Wrath. Please stop. But that just ends our turn. On the plus side, Jaren can give Underdog lifelink when it blocks. Welcoming Vampire is actually a neat card too. It's in standard, and I feel like there's more to do with it than we're currently doing with it. But there are a couple of cards like that where you look at them and think, there's probably something that we should be doing with this, and spoiler, there's nothing we're currently doing with them. I do have a vampire opponent. What are you going to do about that? Huh? I don't have that vampire. I do, but not in the deck, right?
Too great to quell my people's savagery. You deal with this annoyance.
Phyllis, Broker in Blood. So let's get rid of that Sorin.
Wallow in darkness, then.
Let's get our Underdog up. We're sending him to his death, so it doesn't matter if he because thanks to Jaren, he's going to replace himself anyways. We're actually getting to the point in the game where I wanted to be, which is with a lot of life manipulation. I feel like Jaren Tenacious Underdog is actually kind of neat. But are there any other good humans in Standard? We take 8, but we get all the trades we would have preferred out of this, right? I guess a better trade would have been to put Jaren in front of the Vampire. Yeah, no, that would have been much smarter. Our opponent is looking at this thinking it's big brain, but it's not a small brain. It is very, very small. Although, to be fair, like blocking the other way, we're guaranteed to take 9 damage, right? Because they could just pump it. And then we would have died to Dread Horde Invasion. So actually this is the only thing we could have done, right? Because we're gonna take... Put you down. Well, we're dead anyways. Ouch. Yeah, there was... The lining process there was kind of complicated at the end, and we probably didn't do it as well as we should have. Although we did unintentionally avoid a scenario where lethal was on the board, right? That's good. On to game 3. Speaking of possible past Lifegain commanders, Shieldred is definitely an option on the board. Keep it. Now the reason she's an option on the board is... Oh well, wrong one. I thought we were looking at the good Shieldred, the one that's in standard. But no, we're looking at the old Shieldred. The one that's arguably better, but more expensive, right? We got Tainted Remedy. Make me a 2. And I can equip it up and swing in for the lethal. Hopefully me a Dowsing Dagger on these, right? Come on. You monster. I was gonna big brain it. No. Ruined it for me. Transform. Yeah, I can't do anything, so... They really should have blocked. Like, you never let your opponent flip a loss fail. It's not something you do. Under any circumstances. Yeah, I had 3 Wrath in hand. Go ahead, take your choice. Probably Hour of Revelation, right? Because that's the one that can get rid of Tainted Remedy. I am not highlighting anything. I am not helping you out with this. Yeah, come on. Right choice. Probably the Sunmare. Actually, Dread Presence, because there's no guarantee we're going to draw a Swamp. Sunmare can be our cleanup step plan, right? Oh no. Market's a good card. Are you sure you want to do something so unreasonable? Each opponent sacrifice of the creature. Wow. It's a good thing we had 2. If an opponent would gain life, that player loses that much life instead. Just wow. Let's play an Exquisite Blood and make this. I'm pretty sure that we've just killed ourselves. So we need to play Vona and kill the Tainted Remedy immediately. It's not a dinosaur. So the problem is I can't really attack unless I just die. Don't put one of my creatures, gonna put one of your creatures. My creatures are more interesting than yours, right? I need another Wrath. I don't have it. That's game. Down to 13. We need to draw Wrath or we lose. If they have something that gains them life in mono black, we're probably just dead. Any 3 mana. Like Sorin Thirst, I think is a 3 mana. Whereas a spell that gains you 3 loses your opponent 3. So that would just, it would double kill us, right? Because we would, how would that even work? I should not have played my Exquisite Blood. Two life, let's go. Need a Wrath. If we get a Wrath, I get to survive 2 more turns. Dawn of Hope will not do it, unfortunately. The tokens that Dawn of Hope makes are lethal. Well, thanks guys so much for watching. If you did enjoy, remember to leave a like, subscribe to the channel. We'll probably be doing a couple more Lifegain decks here in a couple days, but other than that, nothing really to say. See you next time.